Osage County Jail in Pawhuska, Oklahoma. We're in Pawhuska, Oklahoma, and we're here for a very special purpose. And the special purpose that we're here for today is to help a fellow journalist auditor get his butt processed through this jail and get out of it as quick as humanly possible. You all have seen Chris, I assume. As we've been going around, Chris has been amazing going around, helping film, helping cover my rear end as just somebody helping drive. He went with me up to New York and then down to Mississippi. He's been here for so much stuff lately, been a great help, and he just showed up. He's late.
You're late. I showed up at the bondsman
though. Yeah, you showed. I haven't told him about the bondsman yet. Hang on. So Chris, who's done so much to help Guerrilla Publishing, told me about a little trouble he found himself in because Chris was at the Osage Casino, which is just outside of Tulsa, and Chris was gambling, and a police officer decided that somehow Chris smelled like weed and that he was going to search him.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. And
tell us what happened, Chris.
So I was walking down through the bottom public space by the bathrooms to go into the pool. This is Osage in Tulsa.
Hang on, Chris. Let me put this on this real quickly.
So as I
wait, 1 second, buddy.
Oh.
There. Now you won't. Now I won't be.
Okay.
I won't have you. No. All right. Hang on.
All right. Mulligan, right?
Mulligan.
Okay,
Try it again.
Walking down through by the casino bathrooms down by the pool, Tulsa Osage Casino. Passed by two officers, nodded at them, walked up the escalator, went to go get dinner, and next thing I know, the officer's coming up, approaching me, and that's where my video starts on.
Yeah, so we have video of this. We're going to put it out and show you all the video, but essentially Chris, they say he smells like weed, so they have the right to search him. And Chris, what did you ultimately get arrested for? What was the initial arresting offense?
Obstruction.
Yeah, how do you get obstruction?
Because I wouldn't identify as I was identifying.
Yeah, don't have any probable cause. Smelling like weed and federal hemp is legal in Oklahoma, so smelling like it is not probable cause for anything, especially if you're not in a vehicle. Mm-hmm. And so they arrest him for obstruction.
And for the record,
and
I didn't smoke any weed that day at all. I was working, at work, so I wasn't smoking any weed that day at all.
So Chris gets arrested, has to get taken all the way to this jail right behind us, and then Chris makes the colossal mistake, and Chris misses court. So that's
I even called and
that's Chris's fault, though. That's Chris's fault. What do we not do? We don't miss court because then they issue these things called bench warrants.
Make attempts to remedy that, to file a motion for continuance, and called, and they denied it. So.
And what they should do is just let you. This is what we're going to work on. I'm going to work on this in Oklahoma. I'm going to call it Amnesty Day, where every year, if you missed court, every 6 months, if you missed court, these courts set an amnesty day that says if you missed court, you can show up on this day, and we won't have to quadruple your bond and do all this stuff. But anyway, we're here at the Osage County Jail because Chris missed court and the bench warrant issued, and I can't really have Chris getting arrested when we're out filming.
We talked to the cops quite a bit.
Yeah.
And in fact, in this very county, we were talking to the cops. Why?
Right. Oops, hang on.
How'd this go?
Ah, shoot, hang on. This thing's giving me a little trouble.
What's up, Lee?
I haven't told him. I haven't told him I brought Lee today. I haven't told him I brought Lee today. So anyway, we're here with Affordable Bail Bonds, who you call if you need a bond in the state of Oklahoma. You call Affordable Bail Bonds.
Go on their Facebook page.
After I learned about Chris's warrant and the fact that I don't like jails and want him to go to jail, I reached out to my awesome friends at Affordable Bail Bonds, and they agreed to do Guerrilla Publishing a solid and get the cameraman extraordinaire out of the pokey for free. So that was really super awesome with them. They're doing me a huge solid. And so if you need a bail bondsman, you call Affordable Bail Bonds in Oklahoma. I've known them for years. Amazing people. Check out their Google reviews. Their Google reviews are awesome because they're awesome. If you want to do them a solid, me a solid, go to their Google review page. check them out, leave them a nice comment, and let them know that you appreciate what they're doing for the First Amendment auditor community. There's a little lady that sits right at this little desk to the left. When I bonded that kid out one time that I didn't know, this lady got somebody for me. So we're here in the jail. I'll show you around. So this is the lobby. Need a Coke or a Pepsi. Visitation. Stuff down there. And hey, look, y'all. Look. Somebody, they were saying they were missing you in the lives. So look, there's Lee. There's Lee. There's Lee wearing, not rocking his Supreme hat.
Yeah, is this Supreme hat?
Yeah, I said you're rocking your Supreme hat.
I said not rocking it. I was like,
No, you're rocking a Supreme hat.
like I wear two hats.
Somebody said I should give up wearing Supreme, that I'm not a teenager anymore, and you know, I'm young at heart.
You did look good in the button down.
Yeah, well, Bree was asking me why I was. Bree, my wife, was asking me. She's like, I bought you all those tracksuits, and I've seen you wearing these button downs. And I was like, it's gotten hot in Oklahoma. I can't wear a tracksuit when it's hot, and so I think I've decided I'm gonna go with this. I'm a little more incognito in Oklahoma in the button downs, and you know. But hey, I still, for those of you in case you're wondering, I still have the Fruity Pebble shoes on. So
I got those for you.
the shoes you did. So the shoes are still what I normally would go with. So and I bought all the shoes before I went broke. Cup of coffee for Lee, says Ripper Jack. There you go, Ripper. Thank you so much, Ripper. He's not. Ripper Jack is an awesome guy. We're actually going to go to Trigger's Barbecue for lunch in Pawhuska. So we'll be going to Trigger's. That's where we're going. I'm a walking fashion nightmare, snap face. That's what some would say. I don't know. I got this, I don't know what to call these hats, but I like this hat. My wife buys these hats. And stuff. But yeah, Triggers for lunch. Ripper Jack, we got some, he sent me some stuff last night about a police officer out of a city near here. We're going to be going over there and investigating this cop. He said that if the vehicle at all smells like alcohol, that they have probable cause to search the vehicle. This is what this cop says. I smelled alcohol coming from the vehicle, therefore I have the right to search it. Well, do you believe I've been drinking? No, but I have the right to search it. There's a new Oklahoma law, he says. We're going to go ask this officer about the new Oklahoma law. Nice. How you feeling, Chris?
Pretty good, happy.
Happy? Yeah.
A load of stress, less sleep and all.
I don't remember your name.
Jennifer.
Jennifer. Thank you so much for coming out here and doing all this. You guys are awesome. Do you know the number for affordable off the top of your head? Do you want to tell people?
918-825-BAIL.
There you go, 918-825-BAIL. We can remember that. That's who you call. Affordable.
It's in the description.
It's in the description too. We put it in the description. So if you need a bail bond, you call them. And hey, we also have a new sponsor coming online that I'll be talking about soon called WeKeepYouLegal.com. It's a new company that's reached out to me, and they're going to be a sponsor. So WeKeepYouLegal.com is going to be coming soon. And yeah, we're having a good time out here in Oklahoma. It's fun.
We're gonna go pay a visit to one of our friends here.
Oh yeah, we're also in Jer Bear land for those of you who watch the channel regularly. So we're gonna go visit Pawhuska City Hall and go see my good friend Jerry Eubanks, and he's gonna be very excited to see me on a Friday. I know it's gonna make his weekend, me being in town, because he loves me. Jer Bear loves me, and his wife Sherry loves me even more. Just remember the last time that they saw me, they were doing this to me. So I gotta. The city manager, she, you know who I'm talking about.
You sweated when you said that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jer Bear and I are really good friends.
Who we going to today?
This guy's going to jail.
Oh, okay. What are you going to jail for today?
He's got a warrant.
Okay.
He missed court, and so he's got a bench warrant.
Are you his bondsman, so it's going to be just a walk? Okay. All right.
It is.
Got it. What's your name?
Okay, you're gonna fill out the whole new
What's
application.
your name?
My name's Connie.
Connie.
Do you have bonds, like, we have our own, I don't have any, or not yet, on, our bonds?
I don't know, I don't know, because they changed the law in November.
Oh, thank you. All right.
Give me all your stuff,
Yeah,
Chris.
yeah, I take, unless we take back whatever it is.
Give me all your stuff. Leave your stuff. I won't steal it today. Maybe later. Maybe later I'll steal it.
Just give me a minute, I'll grab it. Okay. I said my first, I didn't have everything prepared.
This is your first time?
No, I'm ready.
Oh yeah, you helped me get that kid out. Remember? Hey, you know what? He paid me back that $500. He did. So I was here one day doing something else, and I was like, "What's the lowest bond you got on anybody?" And this kid had a $500 bond for public intox at the Osage Casino.
Same place.
Same place. It's a racket, that Osage Casino. So I bonded out this kid I didn't know. He was like 19. He was like 21, 22. He was really. Anyway, I bonded him out just for fun, and then I went to his first court date, and I got my money back. He showed up for court. He did a little plea for, paid a little fine. I got my money back. He did it, and he thought that he was going to go see or get a bond that night, and he was not going to go to court till the next morning. So he would have been there another whole 24 hours. So this kid was so happy. He was so thrilled. And he actually reached out and several times thanking me, and he's going to help us with a food drive thing we're doing.
Oh, nice. Lobby door, 8584. Give me a moment, I'll bring that stuff. Thank you.
We'll see you in a minute, Chris.
Yeah. All right, let's go that way.
By the way, the Osage, I've not met the sheriff. There's a new sheriff in town in Osage County, and I hear amazing things about him. I've not had a chance to meet him, but we're going to get that done at some points where I'll get to meet the sheriff. But I've heard great things about the new Osage County sheriff, and I've never been treated with anything but the utmost respect anytime I've ever been here. And I'm talking about, even with the prior sheriff, the Osage Sheriff's Department was always nice. I had a client, that murder case I did, my client was here in this jail, and we came up here for jail, for prep, regular. He was in this jail for 2.5 years before we got that case to trial, because they hid evidence and stuff. Yeah, it was bad. But, not guilty helped. So anyway, we're gonna get him out, and then we're gonna go to the city. There's visitation.
Okay, so initial applicant for 5 years, can be 100, 10 years, 200. So, okay, you can take this with you.
Okay, and I didn't know if I had to take, actually, I've still got a copy of my old,
Or
Is that where you give him money?
you can call them and ask them.
that's what I'm asking, see, I didn't have this number, I
Oh,
have the
okay.
number that was on my card.
Oh, yeah, right. I would call them, and that way you hear it straight from them.
What I need to do.
Yes,
That's what,
yes.
I need to get that paper,
Yes,
and I didn't know where I had to do it.
right. And then once you get it all taken care of, you can bring everything back to us, we'll do the fingerprints and the background check and all that stuff, yeah, we will submit it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and I think they don't really make me involved.
Yes, yes, I would definitely.
We need to get y'all on this list.
I understand,
That's why I've been in jail. I
I
can't
get
afford
it.
that place.
I get it.
My kids have to pay.
Oh, it's
All right, well, you have.
Kevin Small, something out of Pryor. There's only one out of Pryor there.
Okay.
Thank you.
I like that. Gone to the courthouse. Look, they post their retention schedule of documents and stuff. That's kind of cool. They're rocking the Stanley Cups. My daughter collects those Stanley Cups. What is it about Stanley Cups? Y'all tell me, what is it about the Stanley Cups? I don't get it.
You need some help? Okay. Whoop, don't trip. You got has anything changed with it? Okay. You'll go ahead and sign. I will take it and get it notarized and get you a copy. All right, give me just a minute. You're welcome. Excuse me, ma'am.
Is he behaving back there? Okay, he's not doing anything wrong.
What day would be at court?
Monday.
At 3? Okay, thank you.
Monday at 3. Well, now I know when I'm going back to Osage. Monday at 3. That's a whole other hallway. I'm gonna walk around the outside. We'll look around the outside while we're waiting. By the way, I don't know how y'all's weather is right now, but it is beautiful in Oklahoma. It is absolutely beautiful. America.
You want me to get B-roll all the way?
Yeah, why not? Why not? I don't think anybody's gonna steal the stuff sitting there on that chair, do you? Can I find out why that officer left? I'm going to work on that, Ripper. I'm definitely going to work on finding out why that officer left. I got to go over there to drum right. Robert Snell, thank you so much for the 1999. Go get them. I will go get them, Robert. Thank you so much. You're always an amazing contributor. Thanks to all the members out there. Thanks to everybody that's donated. $34.99. We got gas out here and back covered out here to Osage County. So that's awesome. We appreciate that y'all help us keep going and keep doing this stuff. For those of you who don't know, we've started 2 new channels. So if you've not seen them, go check out the Guerrilla Audits channel. Guerrilla Audits channel. We released an audit yesterday, Lee.
Yep.
So we released an audit yesterday. So what we decided was we will put, a lot of y'all have been begging for and asking for us to put out unedited, just a full audit video. Now look, let's cut down. Now personally, Lee and I both think that that's boring.
Yeah.
And that a lot of that stuff is boring, but like y'all seem to want it. So in order so we don't confuse, the YouTube algorithm or Google's algorithm, we've decided to just put all of the audit kind of videos on Guerrilla Audits. All of the ones where we're out investigating, doing research for a story, where we get a Karen or a Mark.
And it doesn't turn into anything.
And it doesn't turn into anything. And it doesn't turn into a story. We're going to put those up on the Guerrilla Audits channel full so you can see what's going on. It was a jail or prison that we were at the other day, which is what the video is up there. Go check that one out. By the way, there's 626 of you in here and 206 likes. Please hit that like button. Please hit the like button and let YouTube know that you like this video. There's 626 of you and there's 208 likes. So hit that like button real quick. Take a second. Do us a favor. But back to what I was talking about. We're going to put all the stuff out on Guerrilla Audits. And then we've also launched another channel called Guerrilla Body Cam.
That's just because we request body cam all the time.
Yeah.
So we're just going to throw up any good body cams out on that channel.
Yeah, we have some good body cams that are going to go out there on that channel for you guys.
One's going at 1:15 today. There's the full body cam of when Ron was arrested in OKC.
Oh, the Higginbotham full body cam of the whole interaction.
I've been asking for that whole body cam as well.
So he's putting that out there. We've got some body cams coming. I got 3 body cam things coming of lawyers getting arrested by the Oklahoma City Police Department. I've got some body cam of a DUI arrest for a woman who was just sentenced and convicted yesterday. I went to her trial day before yesterday. It was one of the most atrocious things I've ever seen. It was bad. It was incoherent. She was representing herself. It was so bad. I tried to tell her the jury was going to find her guilty and sentence her to 5 years, and that's exactly what happened. Now, whether the judge gives her 5 years or not, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, so we got apparently that body cam is really, really bad from what I heard in court. I didn't get to see it, but apparently it's really, really bad. So I requested it last night so I can give it to you guys. And then on the publishing channel, it's just going to be the full in-depth investigations and the full story, because that's what most of y'all seem to like. And the people who really like those videos, they don't necessarily want the audit video. They don't want the video like this. They don't want to watch this. They're not interested in that. But a lot of y'all are. So we're going to put all this kind of stuff on the audits channel, except for if I'm live, I'm going to keep it on the publishing channel. But we're going to put any kind of these interactions on that channel, and then the rest and the full investigation
like
stuff.
Eubanks,
The Jerry Eubanks, the Stout out of Oilton, all the real long stories. Lexington, Mississippi. We'll put those on the publishing channel, like we have been doing. So anyway, that's the plan, to launch those other channels, and hopefully it'll also help us to fund keeping doing this. The more we figure we can help generate a little more money to cover the costs of doing all the stuff that we do, which is it's expensive, but I love every second of it. And if I can cover the costs, we're going to do this forever, because me and Lee really enjoy this, don't we, buddy?
Yep. I love editing these.
Yeah, he's really having a good time. And by the way,
I have a lot of fun with the editing.
He's editing all the videos. Everything that we put out, he's the guy responsible for it and behind it and doing all the amazing work with it. We couldn't do this without him. Or I wouldn't be doing this without him. I chose to do this because I could work with him. For some reason, he didn't want to go become a lawyer. I can't imagine why.
I saw somebody do it, and it didn't look like fun. So.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So anyway, in case you're joining us late, we're at the Osage County Jail and Sheriff's Office. We're getting Chris out of jail. Chris got arrested for obstruction, and then for paraphernalia, for having a pipe, no weed, and yeah. Let's go see how he's doing. No, nobody stole his stuff. We did just leave it on the chair like.
You probably don't have all chat on, or all messages on.
I do.
Do that?
I do. I should.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, when they pop up, they're all there.
Okay, they just disappeared for a second. Okay.
Thank you, Disabled Outcast. Yeah, y'all keep hitting that like button. 554 in here, 344 likes. Watching from North Louisiana, Johnny Wright says. What part of North Louisiana are we talking about there, Johnny? We talking about like, what part of North Louisiana are we talking? Wasn't that an herbal plant? No, it was a federally legal hemp pipe. How can you say what it was? Federally legal hemp, it's gonna have the same residue. This is that ain't right. A pipe ain't no good without weed. Amen to that. Hey, Mark from New York, from Michigan. How are you, Mark Nugent? Any relation to Ted? Northeast. I know, but I'm looking for like a city name, Johnny. I'm looking for a city name. I grew up in Laurel, Mississippi, so me and Louisiana are good friends. Of course, that's a little south. And I like South Louisiana, but a lot of my food I learned how to cook. I learned how to cook for Louisiana people. So I love me some gumbo and some etouffee and all that stuff. Hey, there's somebody from T-Town. We got somebody from Johnny's from Ruston. Oh, we got Lake Charles. Hey, my grandparents used to live in Lake Charles. I actually lived in Lake Charles, Louisiana, and their house flooded one time. It had been in the 80s. They had a big flood down there, and their house flooded. My grandfather worked for the gas company called Intex at the time, and then it became Reliant Energy and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, he worked there, and then he got transferred to be the district manager in Mississippi, and he was based in Laurel, Mississippi, of all places. Crazy enough. And I went to live with him. Rochester, New York there. I was in Rochester. I went to Rochester, I think, when I was up there with Dan from Auditing Erie County. Anderson, Illinois, we got. He said somebody said it was very hard to find the body cam channel, Lee.
It's probably because we've not put a video out.
Oh, we haven't put a video out on it. So it'll go
I'll
out.
make a community post after this live with a link to it.
Okay, cool.
Honestly,
Thank you for that, Blake. We'll get that fixed. We got Phoenix, Arizona here. Hey, I'm planning on heading on west soon in the Model A if Chris can get the gas line fixed to it, so it will stop making my entire garage and house smell like gas, and then we can drive the car. But we're working on it. Somebody said they let Sheriff Perrier know that we're at the jail. Hey, there's a Cajun in the house. Somebody's living on Tulsa time. David Bruce living on T-Town time. Somebody from Colorado. You know, I was up in Colorado. Hey, I'm gonna be. Oh, shoot! I had a good conversation with Warren Sapp yesterday. In case you don't know who Warren Sapp is, go Google him. Anyway, Warren's had some interesting adventures there in Colorado. I'll let him share those adventures, and he's got some good footage that he's gonna, I believe, be sharing with you folks. But as you know, we're trying to work on a documentary with him, and so we were having a long conversation yesterday when I was on my way to Wagner, and I might be getting up to Colorado pretty soon to go visit Mr. Sapp, and if I'm being a little greedy, I'd like to meet Neon Dion Sanders, you know, since Warren Sapp coaches with him at Colorado. It'd be nice to meet him. I'm a fan. Somebody saw Ted Nugent. Charles Viner saw Ted Nugent at the Lloyd Noble Center in 1982. And we got another Tulsa person. We got Skyatu. New Martinsville, West Virginia. Ooh, I've been through West Virginia, but I've never audited in West Virginia. I want to get out there. I want to get out there and do that. And then Claremore Heavener.
So normally on my bond, my name is
Um,
down here, and then,
Watching from Aaron Queen's mom's basement. As long as are you getting some mom spaghetti too? Because I hear mom spaghetti is pretty good. You know who raps about mom spaghetti, Lee? You don't know? Are you too young for that? Eminem raps about mom spaghetti.
Oh yeah.
Come on now. Oh, we have Dublin. Okay, listen. I need somebody to hook me up with a place to stay and show me around Ireland. So I see Dublin, Ireland there. I've traced the ancestry back on both sides to Cork, Ireland, to the 1300s. Shout out to Ancestry.com. I really want to go explore Ireland. It's my only bucket list left place to go is Ireland. I've never been there, and once I go there, it's checked off every place I've ever wanted to be. I really wanted to go to Italy. I went there a couple of years ago. I've been everywhere in the Caribbean. There's nowhere else I'm going. Oh, I really want to go there. It's Ireland. So I need to get over there. If there's anybody in Ireland that wants to put me and others up as we audit Ireland, you reach out and let us know. We could make that happen. I could get several auditors out to Ireland, and we could make that happen. That'd be kind of cool. So Greenville, Michigan.
okay. Oh, can I get a picture of that?
Yeah, I'll just send you one.
Oh, awesome.
You want a picture of you just want the booking sheet? Or do you
Well,
want
I
a picture of this?
I have to keep a copy of the
Sure.
bond in the
Well,
folder.
Which one?
Okay, thank you.
Somebody got a paraphernalia charge in Texas. Look, Texas and marijuana are not friendly. Texas is trying to crack down even harder on that stuff right now. Texas is nutso, but fortunately you're lucky in Texas. Here's a good thing about Texas that you may or may not know. Did you know that in Texas, Lee, their legislature only meets every 2 years? It's half the time that they got to screw things up. I like that idea. Why is the legislature meeting every year? Let's do it every 2 or maybe 5 years so they can stop passing laws that are nonsense every year, just because they need to do something. I really like the 2-year scheme. We got Lacey, Washington. Somebody saw Ted in Germany in 1984. Wow. I was 5 in 1984. Lee was not born. Well, there's amazing things in modern science. Have you seen that they have recreated the dire wolf?
No.
Yeah, they recreated the dire wolf They made 3 dire wolf puppies. And yeah, a company in the United States. And they're going to try to get the woolly mammoth back now.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're using Asian elephant genes and modifying those to change them to get the woolly mammoth stuff right. And they're going to create a woolly mammoth. True story, look it up. By the way, I read a lot of news. Probably what some would define as an insane amount. We have Queensland, Australia. Hi, Donna Carlson from Queensland, Australia. We got Kentucky in the house. CNA Adventure. Keeping the swine in line in here. I like it. Trying to be more active in the chat. Thanks, Johnny. Appreciate you. We got Missoula, Montana. Montana. Man, Montana is a state that y'all still don't have speed limits on a lot of your interstates, right? Wouldn't that be nice to just be able to just drive at a reasonable speed that you feel safe at? You know, and we have too many 18-wheelers in Oklahoma on our turnpikes and stuff. Yeah, anything more than 80 would be really dangerous here in Oklahoma. Too many 18-wheelers. Gorilla Body does not come up in the YouTube search. Gorilla Body Cam does work in the search. Okay. Florida, Normal, Illinois, Bay City, Texas, Lubbock, Texas. You know, there's only 2 things that come out of Texas, right? You know what those are? What are the 2 things that come out of Texas? It's a line from a movie. No?
Guns and guns.
Steers and queers.
Uh,
Yeah. Maybe it was Oklahoma. Maybe that was out of Oklahoma. It's from A Distinguished Gentleman is the name of the show. It's Richard Gere was trying to become a pilot. It's a good movie. He falls in love with a woman who works at a factory, and then his friend kills himself. Somebody says, I don't know if I'd be so calm bailing on an auditor. I'd probably run my mouth and make it more difficult. It's not the jail's fault. It's not the Osage County Sheriff's Department's fault. They didn't arrest him. I'm going to make it difficult. I'm going to make it difficult on the DA who's trying to prosecute him, who's corrupt as ever living heck, and all those things. But there's no reason to be mean to the sheriffs. And quite frankly, the sheriff's department in Oklahoma, I got to say, they've been treating guerrilla publishing pretty well. And thank you to all of them who do that. So I don't dislike law enforcement. I dislike bad law enforcement, overreaching law enforcement, corrupt law enforcement. I like the good ones, and most of the good ones don't like the corrupt ones either. They can't do anything about it because it's that blue line BS. Truly. We have somebody from Sweden in the house. Sweden. And we got Maine, North Carolina, 2 North Carolinas. Update on the bar case. Yes, update on the bar case. The Supreme Court has finally set a briefing schedule. You know, as I wasn't allowed to call any witnesses in front of their little tribunal thing. But I'm going to submit all the documents and stuff with that. We're going to brief that. And I'm going to refile the federal lawsuit on the narrow thing of just against the Bar Association Supreme Court for violating my civil rights. So I'll be getting that refiled pretty quickly. And I think my brief on the bar stuff is not due till May 15th. The bar stuff is due first. So I'll be getting into that. Somebody asked about a Judge Holmes update. Drunk Judge Holmes, we got a letter back that says the issue was handled by the Oklahoma Supreme Court. To me, that means she got privately reprimanded, but I do not have that confirmed. But yes, drunk driving judges with kids in the car, with all the evidence in the world, you get a private reprimand. You know, Chris gets arrested for, smelling like weed, and drunk judges who drive around 8-year-old kids get private reprimands and get to keep doing the same thing that they've been doing. And then also letting out, child sex offenders out of jail with no jail time, because she did that. Jury recommended 40 years for this pedo, and Judge Holmes gave him 0 in jail. 0. Suspended the entire sentencing. So there you go. We got Clarksville, Tennessee. Somebody says still MAGA run. I'm not. Why do people keep asking me that question? I am not in any way MAGA. Look, it's lesser of 2 evils in the last. Who would you go with? Kamala? Like, dear Lord, just because I don't like Kamala doesn't mean that I think that Trump's a fantastic human being. I do, quite frankly, agree on the tariff situation because we have unfair trade practices all across Europe, all across Asia. They take advantage of us. I don't think manufacturing jobs coming back is something that we should be focused on, but we should at least be focused on fair trade amongst those countries. And they add VAT, value added tax, they add tariffs to our goods, and we do nothing to the same, nothing to them. We're not taxing and tariffing their goods coming into this country, and we're contributing to their economic survivability and well being because they make all their money by selling goods to us. Why should we run $1 trillion deficit while these other companies are making all of these billions of dollars off of us and then not letting us ship our goods to their country? Why should we do that? Anybody, if somebody can explain to me why we've let that happen and make sense of it? And people say, oh, well, the last time with tariffs. Europe does tariffs all the time, but tariff does not equal Great Depression. And the fact that he's using that to strong arm people, thank God we finally have somebody with a backbone. But no, I'm not in any way, most of the stuff that they support, I don't support. But quite frankly, making government smaller and making it an America First policy, I'm sorry, you take care of yourself first and then you worry about others. And we got a lot of people that we can be taken care of. We could provide universal health care coverage if we could stop wasting our money. We could do all kinds of amazing things in this country. So I'm all for those things, but do I support a lot of the other policies? No. Do I think that he's, a quality human being? No. But, at the end of the day, every time we go to the ballot box, we're choosing the lesser of evils when it comes to a national election anyway. This is fun. I like answering your questions and talking. How's it going?
How are you?
I'm good. Are you the sheriff?
Are you rolling?
I am. Are you the sheriff? You're coming here to meet us? I'm on the live too, guys.
Bart Perrier.
Hey, nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Congratulations on the election and everything.
you muted the whole time?
I think so. Yep. Sorry about that.
How did you mute?
I don't know. I was muted for a long time. Oh my God, that's what they're telling me. I was muted. So all that conversation and stuff was muted. Somebody gave us, the vigilante gave us $2 to try to tell me no sound, and I'm not paying attention. Vigilance committee. Thank you for the $2. Thank you
got
for
your
the no
glasses
sound.
on now, Dad. Come on now.
They comment a lot, so I'm way behind on the comments. I've been silent for 9 minutes. I've been muted for 9 minutes.
Probably gonna private this slide afterwards, guys.
Okay, now the live's caught up. Sorry. What were we talking about? We were talking about lots of things. I don't really feel like telling the story again. Darn it. Oh, since the sheriff we've been muted? Oh, because I turned the screen around and my fat finger hit it with the sheriff. Darn it. Can we take the mute button away from Ron? He's not trustworthy. Yeah, he's not. Okay, so the sheriff just came out to meet us. Oh, there's Chris. Look.
Houdini.
Where did you come from?
Man, but the Sally Port outside, they just kick you
Did
out.
they,
It don't matter what time it is or nothing, they just kick you out until you start hiking.
really? Did they didn't do any butt stuff or anything, did they?
Not today, next time.
No.
But some girl got tased twice while
Really? Like truly?
Yeah. Just
Was she misbehaving?
Not that I've seen. She was mad after she got tased, I know that.
Robert Snell says my wife is a super lawyer. Hey, I was a super lawyer too.
I'm gonna,
You gonna get your stuff?
yeah. We're ready to go see, oh, I found a bunch of stuff out about Eubanks, so the new,
In the jail, did you like meet one of his compatriots in the jail? Is that what happened?
well, I just be asking for, you know how we.
Oh, you'd be asking questions.
So the new chief of police is Jerry Eubanks' buddy. One of his good buddies.
Yes, we know that.
Okay.
He left Okarchi because he couldn't answer for where all this money he raised for the police benevolent fund went. He sold all these stickers and things, and the money went bye-bye. Yeah. So he got run out of Okarchi.
Yeah, so I guess,
Forrest Smith is that guy's name.
they don't have no friend, yeah, he don't have no friends back there, that's for sure.
I love it. Good. Because good cops don't like bad cops.
No,
It makes their life more difficult.
you know, if you're gonna do corrupt things, have a corrupt buddy while you're doing it.
Well, there you go. Well, thanks again to Affordable Bail Bonds. Y'all are awesome. Got him. He'll be in court. You have court tomorrow? No, Monday. I meant Monday. Monday at 3 o'clock. I got to come up here.
And I just want to let you know, so I'm having a family emergency. I'm
Okay, yeah, you're cool.
gonna be out of town in Florida for 10 days. I'll leave Tuesday, but from the 15th to the 25th, I'll be in Florida. But you got Charles. Y'all need to reach anybody that
Yeah,
can help y'all.
gotcha. He'll be in court. I'm gonna be there filming, so
Okay, all right. Thank you so
I'll be
much.
there Monday, 3 o'clock. We'll be in the Osage County Court. And hey, we'll be if you want to call Mike Fisher, the district attorney for Osage County, and tell him to dismiss the charges, that would be great. By the way, so the sheriff was coming out to meet me. That's why the sheriff came out. He just got elected. He's been in office for maybe a month and a half, 2 months now. And we've been trying to connect, and we hadn't been able to connect to meet. I hadn't met him before, but I'd heard great, amazing things about him. And I've been told that he wanted to meet me, and I guess he saw that I was here. And so we had the opportunity to meet. And again, I like law enforcement. I have no issues with the enforcement of laws. I think we need a lot less laws. I think we need to have a much smaller government. But when it comes to other things, I think we have to have some law. There's got to be some, otherwise you end up with complete chaos and anarchy, and that's not good. But I'm a libertarian, so I believe in as little law as possible. And I believe in them not infringing on your civil rights like they do. Chris, you want to ride with us? We're going to go to the city, and then we're going to go to Trigger's Barbecue.
Okay, yeah, let me grab my bag.
And then we can just bring you back to your car when we're done. Well, I mean, it's pretty full. You want to meet us? All right. So let's go to the city hall.
Okay, bet.
So we'll meet you at City Hall.
Thank you, Ron.
You're welcome, Chris. Yeah, how's it feel? How's it feel being a free man and not having that warrant hanging over your head?
Absolutely great. At least in one state, right?
There you go. There you go.
It's a hazard to the job, right?
Well, there you go. There you go.
Mine too, so.
All right, we'll see you over at the. We'll see you at Jer Bears. Jer Bear. I bet he knows we're coming and he's already left.
Yeah. Said it in the live.
Yeah.
He's gonna be gone.
Yeah, sorry about the mute, guys. Again, with the sheriff, we were just introducing each other, you know, feeling each other out, saying hello to each other. Hey, we've got multiple special chats and stuff for up to $58. That's going to help me cover the $750 daggum dollar right rear tail light with blind spot detection. $750 before tax to replace that thing. I still want to know, did you back into a tree at any point when you were driving this truck?
No, I've definitely not hit a tree.
Or something that has limbs. Could have been a bush. Would you have backed into a bush?
No.
Somebody backed into something that, you know, something that's made of wood.
I haven't driven the truck
And broke the
recently.
tail light. And
I don't back into things. I don't back into
I
places.
understand. Well, somebody
so-
did. I don't know who. You know, if I'd have done it, I'd have known about it. I mean, I'd have been pissed off at myself, but. All right, let's see. Pawhuska City Hall.
Yeah. I need my attorney before I start answering questions.
Y'all don't give him legal advice. Y'all don't give him legal advice. Don't you tell him to take the fifth. You didn't get to take the fifth. I'm not law enforcement. I'm not law enforcement.
Head west towards St. Paul Avenue, then turn right onto St. Paul Avenue.
Plus, he knows I wouldn't be mad. Accidents happen. I just wish I'd have known about it because the issue came not from them backing into something. They broke the plastic and they let water get in there, and it's the water that caused the damage.
No, I don't think I backed up with anything. I feel like I would have known if I'd backed up into something.
Yeah, who knows? I let too many people drive this thing, probably.
Yeah. I mean, I can't tell you the last time I drove the truck.
I don't know when it happened though. So I mean, it filled up with water is what caused the damage and corroded the connectors. All right, we're going to the city of Pawhuska to do some records requests and stuff. That is 6 minutes from where we're at, so we'll be there in six tiny minutes. Back to what we were talking about at the jail. I was talking about, we were talking to the sheriff, and then after that we were talking about the status of lawsuits and the fact that in Pearl and Lexington, I sued them in federal court down there in Mississippi, and they filed a motion to stay the case because they've charged me with those bogus misdemeanor cases down there, and there's a court case that says kind of that they can do some stuff like that, but it's discretionary. Well, they got the magistrate judge down there to grant them the daggum stay, so now I can't prosecute my civil rights case until the criminal cases conclude, which is absolute garbage because they're only keeping the criminal cases because they want to delay the civil cases. Our government is so in court systems are so epically flawed that we need to destroy them and start over again. And frankly, I'm not MAGA, but if Tron Day woke up and said, you know what, federal court, I'm not going to do what you told me to do, you're overstretching your authority, and no, when you get this crazy, I'm not going to do it. If we had a president that did that one day to the court, maybe they'd stop doing so many stupid things. Because at the end of the day, they only have the power that we give them. And they have taken too much of it, and they've taken too much power for themselves. Take some of that power back that Marshall and them took for themselves in the early days of the United States Supreme Court. I'd be all for that. We've gone too far. I'd love to see the president decide, nah, not going to follow that. What's the court going to do? Everybody that the court would order you to arrest the executive works for the executive, so they can't be like, hey, marshals, go arrest the president. They work for the president. They can't arrest him. So the courts are at our mercy, and we need to remind them of that. We don't do that enough in this country, and they've run rampant with it. I mean, heck, we got judges letting pedos off with 90 days suspended sentences, or the other one, no jail time. Judge McCaffrey, Osage County, no jail time for guy pedoed kids, no jail time. The other guy, 90 days, 90 days, multiple victims, 90 days. So yeah, I want to destroy the entire court system.
Turn left onto East 5th Street.
It's corrupt, it's terrible, and it has been for as long as I've known it, and I'm sure long before I ever thought about being a lawyer. It's a scam. Every bit of it is a scam. And most lawyers are absolutely complete garbage, worthless, dumber than a box of rocks. I don't know how they got their daggone law degrees. I was at a trial the other day, and this guy, he looked like he'd rolled out of the liquor store's bed and had a tie that was like halfway down his stomach, and like he looked so disheveled. I was just mind blown at that he would show up to a court proceeding looking the way he did. But apparently that's just the kind of caliber of lawyer he is, and that's everywhere. And these judges are just incompetent.
Then turn right.
We got to do something about it. So that's what's going on there. The bar stuff, fighting that. Got briefs due May 15th. I got to go back down to Pearl here in the next couple of weeks. I've asked the judge to recuse, filed a motion for recusal. I've got no responsive documents. They've produced no discovery. They've done... That's blocked off. I can't go that way. It's telling me to go this way, but there's somebody definitely blocking the road. I'll go this way.
Gonna go off-road.
Yeah, I'm gonna go off-roading. That's what I got a truck for.
Woo!
Head west on East 5th Street toward Keeheka Avenue, Osage
Hey, that's where we're gonna have lunch.
Turn right onto Keeheka Avenue.
That's where we're gonna have lunch.
Turn right onto Keeheka Avenue, Osage Avenue, then turn left.
They better be open. They better be open. Well, open signs. Oh, it is. It says open. It says open.
Turn left, then turn right.
All right. Man, they're still doing that construction, ruining those businesses' lives. The city manager's an incompetent idiot.
Head west. Turn right, then turn left.
I ain't seeing Jer Bear's truck.
Oh, yeah, you gotta know he dipped the second
You
he
had
said
to
it on
know.
live.
You know he
Because
dips.
we know they stocked the lives.
Oh
so-
yeah, you know he dips. Let's go see. Let's go see. All right, I'll take this back.
Head north, then turn left.
You get the FX?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Oh, hey, Ripper, I got your text. If you're watching, Ripper, I got your text. I'll go back by there. I'll go back by the Osage Sheriff and do a request for his personnel file from there since he worked there before. So I'll go do that. Brock, thanks for sending Sheriff Perrier over there. It was very nice to meet him. Sorry I didn't see your text, but thank you. I didn't have my phone on me. Sherry texted me, you're muted. Actually, if I just paid attention to my phone.
Which one?
Glenn in South Carolina texted me that I was muted. Everybody's texting me that I was muted. Again, my bad on that. My bad on that. I am far from perfect. Cannot believe I did that. All right, let's see. And I didn't mute it. Look at me. Look at me. I didn't mute it, Lee.
Good job.
All right, I got the keys. Where's Chris? Jerry! Ron, since you started, audio has been your nemesis. I know, right? I know. But only on the lives.
To be fair, YouTube putting the mute button right next to the switch button is like
Yeah,
so stupid.
it is, because the switch this camera thing is right by the mute button. Why those have to be right beside each other? Yeah, it's really dumb. It's really dumb. And hey, I want to point out that the audio issues are on the lives. I always have backup audio. Look, I got backup audio right here. I'm not wearing a mic though. I should be wearing a body mic. Can we bring the body mics? Did we load those? Yeah, we should have had those. It's okay. We're good.
No, it was fine in there. We should have put it on before going in here though, but it'll be fine.
Do we want to get it before we go in? Come on.
No, we already reviewed.
We're waiting for Chris. We already know. They already know where we're here.
That's true.
It's not like we're gonna surprise them. We've been live in Pawhuska. Do you think that they thought I'd come to Pawhuska and not come visit City Hall? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
The minute that they saw I was at Osage jail, they had to know that I was coming over here.
Yeah.
Hey, is Jerry in there? Jerry in City Hall by chance? Oh, I thought you came from City Hall. I thought maybe.
I did, but I don't know Jerry.
Oh, Jerry Eubanks? You don't know Jerry Bear? Oh, you're lucky. He's not somebody worth knowing. How's barbecue sound for lunch, Lee?
It's in the FX bag.
It's in the FX
Or it's
bag?
right there, right beside it.
All right, you hold this for a second. I don't know where Chris went. Is that Forrest? Where's Forrest? Where's Jerry Bear?
Oh, I don't know.
You know where Jerry Bear is?
Dude, I'm working. I don't know.
Well, shoot, I don't see his truck out here. You know that white one?
Probably somewhere. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right.
I'm over here, you know, just trying to figure out when they're gonna fire him. Hopefully next meeting. That's what to go. I know you can't talk about it, but I can.
I don't know.
That's what I'm here to do. Y'all having fun?
Yeah. Seen you met the sheriff over there. He's a great guy.
Oh, I finally met him. Yeah, I finally met him.
Mark's a great man.
Yeah, I finally met him. Everybody been telling me that, and I had to go help this guy get bailed out. So
Yes. I'm watching him.
he came over there and introduced himself. So that was really nice of him. I've never had Osage Sheriff and all them have always been.
Yeah,
I've never really had an
they're
issue with any of them. Yeah, they've always been good. They've always. Oh, did you? In Osage? Okay. Okay. How's old Forrest? I won't say anything else. I won't put you in an awkward. You know my thoughts on all that stuff. Well, I appreciate you. Yeah. We had a good conversation. Me and you are good. We're good. Yeah. Good to see you. Have y'all been? Like bad stuff or? Some of it. Yeah. Like bad stuff. I mean, drugs or what?
Oh,
What?
some of them.
I got you. Oh God, man! I've been tracking these cases where these judges are giving these child predators like no damn jail time. Oh God, worse slap on the hand. 0 days in. This guy did a bunch of stuff to these kids. He pled no contest, and the judge gave him 0 days in jail. And then another one, same judge, this is out in Osage, out in Ottawa County, same judge, another guy who molested a bunch of kids, gave him 90 days in jail.
You know, out of all the things, like, they throw the book at people on.
Right. I don't either. It makes no.
But I'm not a judge.
It makes
I
no
don't, you know.
sense. I mean, I saw a jury recommend yesterday. This girl got convicted for DUI, felony DUI out in Rogers County. The jury recommended 5 years. Now, she made herself. That would be a felony, so it'd be at least her second, right? But I think it's probably more like her third or fourth or fifth.
Oh,
Can you take this so I can get the engine filter?
before, you know, before somebody gets killed, you know.
Well, I mean, absolutely,
Pretty serious.
absolutely. But here's the thing: you're gonna give somebody DUI 5 years, and you're going to give somebody who hurt kids 90 days or no time in. I just, we had a Tulsa judge, jury recommended 40 years for this guy, and the judge said, drunk Judge Holmes, I've done a video on, she gave him no time in, suspended the entire sentence. Jury recommended 40 years, and she gave him none. I don't understand it. Here's the thing, look, y'all are out here busting your ass trying to get the bad ones off the street, and sometimes y'all screw up and violate people's civil rights, but
Sure.
and make mistakes, and it pisses me off. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of bad people out there that deserve to be in jail, and if y'all can spend all this damn time investigating and arresting them, then at least the prosecutors and them can do the damn job to prosecute them.
It can be frustrating.
Oh, I can imagine. And look, y'all's, and again, I know you can't say anything, you got to work with them, but y'all's DA is terrible out here. He was over a murder case I had. He got fired for destruction of evidence and stuff, and then somehow y'all elected him to be your. Now look, the DA who was here, who he worked for, which was oh God, he came into court. He didn't normally dress like this, but he came into court for the jury trial wearing cowboy boots and a hat. It was a cowboy hat. It was like, oh my God, you're really trying to pander. It was the last one y'all had. You were probably at a different department. The guy before Mike that Mike beat, he was terrible.
Stewart before you? No, that's probably one before that one. I don't remember who it was.
Yeah, I can't remember this guy's name, but he was one right before Mike. And anyway, he fired Mike, and then Mike ran against him and beat him. But dear God, Mike, just terrible.
Mike's always been good to me.
He hid evidence. He hid evidence. He made a document up that didn't really exist. Said he mailed it to me to give us notice about a witness's change in testimony, and it didn't really exist. And the metadata proved that he created it, after the fact and all that stuff. So, I mean, honestly, he should have been disbarred for that. But y'all haven't used your damn DA now. Again, I know you can't say anything, but
I said he's always been good to me. I've never.
Maybe it was a one-time mistake, but I don't normally see somebody making up evidence as a one-time mistake. But I don't know. These ones, they don't want. They're and frankly, they don't have the skills to take these people to trial. Is what it comes down to. They're afraid of jury trials, and they're afraid of, At the end of the day, you can't live life being afraid. Because then the damn lawyers start to know it, and they know you're never going to take them to trial. Because you're afraid, and then that's what results in the plea deals getting so daggone good.
You know better not to.
Oh yeah, well look, you're talking to a DA, and I'm like, you're gonna go try a case against me? No, you're not. Come the fuck on, give me a better deal. You're not gonna try. You don't want me to murder you in court. Yeah, those DAs that don't have a backbone, that know you're gonna walk all over them. Yeah, they give you a good plea deal because they're
good
terrified.
Cases they actually took to trial, and they did a phenomenal job.
Here?
When I was in Pawnee County.
Pawnee, yeah.
And,
Pawnee, y'all had, who was that judge? Y'all have Sellers out there?
Used to, yes.
Yes, Judge Sellers. But Judge Sellers, my first ever jury trial was a civil case. A bail bondsman goes into a bar, and this is not the start of a joke, but a bail bondsman goes into a bar looking for a bail jumper, goes up to the bar and grabs looking for a male, and grabs my female. Now she is now a man. She did the transition thing, but she was clearly a woman at the time. He grabs her and throws her to the ground and handcuffs her and dislocates and separates her shoulder and stuff. Yeah, my client, this is a funny story. This has been talking about incompetent lawyers. One of their lawyers calls me and says, before trial, would you take $20,000 to settle? And as a lawyer, I had to tell the client the offer. I call the client, and I'm like, hey, they're offering $20,000 to settle. If I got to tell you, we shouldn't take it. She's like, take it. She was terrified of going to trial.
Yeah.
And her medical bills were like $10,000 or something like that. So she was just really happy, with that. So I'm like, I tried to talk her out of it. I spent like an hour trying to talk her out. No. We can get more money at trial. Let's go do it. And this would have been my first civil trial. And so she wanted to take it. So I called the lawyer back, and I'm like, against my advice, she's going to take the $20,000. And he's like, I just wanted to see if she would. Let me see if my clients will do that. And I'm like, what the hell? And I was like, you called me and said, would your client take $20,000? Like, you don't have the authority. He calls me back. He's like, no, they'll do 10. I was like, go fuck yourself. Let's try it. I hit him for 80 with the jury. Nice. Yeah. So again, dumb lawyers. But Judge Sellers was the judge in that, and I immediately I was terrified of that guy because like procedures. But you learn it. He knows his stuff.
Yeah. But he was a good man.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He was a good man.
Absolutely.
He was all about rehabilitating, especially drug offenders and things like that.
He's the one who let me out of jail when that judge arrested me for contempt in Tulsa, and then that drunk judge arrested me for contempt. Judge Sellers is the one who let me out.
I love my judges.
Oh, Judge Sellers, I got the utmost respect for him. I hated to see him leave the bench. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
But a lot of them are don't deserve to be there.
We had
Hell,
Pickerel, he was great.
no, Pickerel, yeah.
Love
But he's
him.
meaner than shit.
He's good. Judge.
Oh,
Love him. And Judge Keeling,
yeah.
she's the district judge. She's great too.
I won't say his
Good people.
name, but hell, I went to law school with this judge that's out in. He's a special judge out in Ottawa County, and dude used to smoke meth and do drugs like worse than anybody. And I look at one of his pictures and like he's gaunt in the face, and I'm like, what drugs are you still on, dude? Yeah, we got some problems around here, but
And my ADA over there was Jeff Jones. He was great.
I don't know Jeff. I haven't met Jeff.
Really amazing.
There's a lot of good judges, but the problem is that a few bad apples spoil the bunch, and that's what we got going on. So
That's in every field, though. You know that.
I know, but y'all can remember, government's the only entity that believes that they have the right to take away somebody's liberty and to kill them. And making mistakes in those two things are places we shouldn't be making mistakes, right? Because depriving somebody of liberty should be the last resort, in my opinion. So, do what?
That's the guy you went and bonded out, isn't it?
Where's he at?
He's back here behind us.
Oh yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's Chris. So yeah, he didn't have warrants, I can assure you. No, I know. I'm just saying.
I just seen in my rearview mirror.
No, I know. I always say I don't have any warrants, but I'm like, you know what? I've been in town. Somebody could have filed something against me. I could have a warrant. You never know when I'm going to have something. So anyway, we're going to go in there and bother Jer Bear. We'll see you. You be good.
All right, y'all have a good one.
All right, you too.
Let me know how the Trigger Barbecue is.
Oh, it's always good. You were eating there?
No, you don't like us over there, so.
Well, no, he doesn't like the city. He didn't like Jer Bear. But he didn't have anything issue. Well, look, he probably didn't like you throwing me out of those. They're supporters, and he probably didn't like you throwing me out of those meetings.
I don't know what. I'd love to try it.
I take it as you're following orders, so that's what I'm going with. I'm going with.
Congratulations on the new position, by the way.
But what new position?
Well, that's what I got.
Aren't you assistant chief was a new position?
Same position, just different title.
Oh, well, at least you have a title this time, Mr. Officer, Policeman,
Not out of breath.
Chief Officer. I still love that one. Chief Deputy Officer. Chief Deputy. I like it. It's good. See you later. Yes, sir. You took forever.
You said we're going courthouse, Ron.
Oh shit! Did I say courthouse?
You certainly did.
I didn't mean to say courthouse, Chris. I meant to say City Hall. I said we're going to see Jer Bear.
You did say courthouse.
I know. Okay. I'm not perfect. I've hit the mute button. I've sent Chris to the wrong place. I'm just terrible, y'all.
Amateur movie.
I know. I'm terrible. I should just quit. I should just stop.
Should we go deploy a drone on Jerry Bear in case he tries to sweep up the doors?
Oh, his truck's not here. Jerry's
it's not here?
look. That cop was rolling around with our YouTube live on his lap.
No kidding.
Yes. Hey, he said he was watching it.
That's awesome. I hope he
So
I hope
that's
everyone
why
else in here is
that's why he came. That's why he came by to say hello.
That's awesome. Yeah,
We buried the hatchet, by the way. We had a good, nice conversation off camera after the last city council meeting, and so we buried the hatchet. So, see, I don't hold grudges very well. Now, pedos and stuff like that, yeah. But other than that, I don't hold grudges.
I want to go to a place after we're done here. But I haven't been able to go because of my warrant.
Yeah, we're going to go to that city next Monday.
No. I want to go to the Osage Nation Police that arrested me and did a roster.
Okay, so who was it that arrested you?
Michael Bennett
With who?
with Osage Nation Police.
Like but you're not tribal. How did they arrest you? How did tribal police arrest you if you're not
For
tribal?
a federal crime, too.
But you're charged in state court. How did the Osage? You sure he was Osage Nation? Are they cross-deputized? We'll figure it out. We'll go over there. Hello, I need an Open Records Act request form, please. Are they over there? Okay.
We got new signs up.
No, that's been there.
Oh, hasn't it?
That's been there since the first time I came.
Oh, okay. Dang, I really want to go. Why don't they give me two?
So I just need the agenda from last city council meeting from April. Agenda for April 2025 council meeting. Media. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. He's right. There's not a sign that says you can't go there. There's a sign on the stairs. There's a sign on the stairs. But there is not a sign on that elevator. So he is not wrong about that. Here you go.
Oh, yeah, this part. I sent this to you. We'll do that to you. All right, so we'll get this.
No, I need that now.
All right, give me just a moment.
No problem. It's just the agenda from the last meeting. Y'all should be able to pull that up in about 2 seconds.
So, yeah, this is what I wrote. Email this to them, that I did.
You have seen Jer Bear today?
Yes, I have.
You have? I think he ran away when he found out I was coming over here to see you guys. We're friends, him and I. We're good friends. He loves me.
All right, look,
Yeah,
I'm his favorite person, I think.
all right, what's your name?
Ron Durbin.
All right, nice to meet you, Ron.
Nice to meet you.
so yeah, I'll put that in the mail, and then whenever I email.
He doesn't really like me. I'm just kidding.
Look, I like everybody did.
Well, watch the videos about him, and you won't like him anymore. I did. You know, he's not a good guy. I call him a felon Jer Bear. Felon Jer Bear. Oh, so it was Rex Duncan. Thank you, my phone. It was Rex Duncan who was the DA in Osage
You went
County.
back to the truck and then you
Got
did.
fired.
Oh, you get the mic? Okay, I was making sure.
I fired. I have the mic on, sir.
I was making sure.
I'm mic'd up. See.
I thought for a second you didn't get it.
Now, whether I turned it on or not is a whole completely different story. Is the red light on?
Yes. That's gonna kill my ears when I'm listening to that audio back.
Ah! Oh my goodness.
I don't need a receipt. All right, thank you. Excuse me.
How did you get out back?
Found the door, no problem.
You found a door?
The only door that didn't have.
You
a
just
sign.
can you go up there and see if the record custodian's up there? She's on the office, like right there.
On the first floor?
You know, second floor. And she's like in the office, like right there. Have you gone to the second floor?
Yeah, there's a sign on top of it.
Huh?
There's a sign, but there's 2 doors open on the elevator, so we haven't. Take an elevator ride today, huh?
Okay, you enjoy that elevator ride. You have fun. I'm just trying to get a copy of an agenda. So somebody said they like how they know him by Jer Bear too. That is true. I have given him an unwanted nickname. She's like, I like how they know him by Jer Bear. I'm like, I have given him an unwanted nickname. This is true.
I'm going down 1R, that door outside.
Chris is having fun in the elevators. Are you getting that for me? I don't want to stand out here like an idiot. Okay, thank you.
Just like we like come to like do this conversation just every once in a while it just pops in.
Yeah, right? Women working as always. Mass confusion. I like that. Mass confusion. Employees only. And the sign says, all this trash is unbearable. Well, if you got rid of Jer Bear, you wouldn't have all the trash in City Hall. You wouldn't have all the trash. Oh, he disappeared again. Where did he go this time? Where did he go this time?
What's that looking at?
I don't know. It's a ghost. The lady who's there normally, she's not there. Must be off today.
I don't know. They got the blinds closed.
Oh, that's Jer Bear's office.
Oh, is that Jer Bear's office? Lights on.
Jer Bear. Jer Bear. Hello, Jer Bear. Jerry. Why does Jerry remind me of Jared from Subway? He reminds me of the Jared from Subway guy.
You know, he actually went to jail.
For doing bad things to kids. I know, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know why he reminds me of him. I'm just saying. I'm just saying is all. Y'all comment fast. You find it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, it's gonna be 50 cents. I did make it front and back, so it was a little cheaper instead of 7.5.
Okay.
That makes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
All right.
And there you go.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I couldn't remember how to get in there.
No, that's okay. No problem. I
But I
appreciate
couldn't
you.
find it. Took me a minute.
I appreciate you. Your new city council was sworn in at the last meeting, weren't they?
I'm sorry, do what?
Was your new city
No, not until May.
They don't get sworn in until May.
Correct.
Okay, well that's when I'm getting Jerry fired. Okay, I darn it. All right, I thought it was April and then we'd get him fired in May, but I guess it'll be May to June. So okay, thank you. Darn it, Jerry, you got another month, man. You got another month. I thought they swore them in April, and then we would have him out in the May meeting. I am so disappointed. He got another month. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. All right. Well, folks, that's the excitement for today. We're gonna go walk over to Trigger's Barbecue and get some barbecue at Trigger's. Apparently, Trigger's doesn't like the city. No, they don't. They, not the leadership. I don't know anybody that likes Jer Bear that has any daggone common sense. So, all right, I'll be back live Monday. We got, I guess Chris has got court up here, so I guess I'll be back up here on Monday, and we're gonna hit some other places, and then I'm gonna hit some places this afternoon on the way back. Maybe Drumright. We got a rogue cop. We got a bad cop that's done some things, and so I'm investigating him, and I'm investigating quite a few cops right now. But all right, the saga continues. Until then, we will see you all later. Thanks so much. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And if you're watching one of our videos, do us a favor. If you're watching one of the long form videos, don't forget to comment on those. It really helps Google algorithm to know that y'all are engaged in those videos. So a comment really goes a long way. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to check out the new channels, Gorilla Audits and Gorilla Body Cam.
And I'll make a community post after 1:15 p.m. That's when the video goes up. I'll make a community post to that channel.
All right, so we'll make a community post leading you to the Body Cam channel here at 1:15 when that video goes live. As always, thanks to everybody who gave a super chat, all the members, all of you help us so much in doing the things that we're doing. And in case you want to see what a $750 taillight looks like, just because of that right there,
It's not even that broke.
the water just got in there and ruined it. Just because of that, it's hard to you can't see it unless you're looking for
And
it.
that's
Really.
Ron's excuse why we haven't washed it yet either. Right?
No, I haven't watched it because my daughter wrote.
That's a sweet.
Because my daughter wrote on the back of it. See, so why would I watch it?
Sweet.
You know. So, all right, y'all. Stay safe out there. Until I see you next time. Peace out.
Always record the police.
Always record the police and government.